Welcome to Cooking with Frank. Today I'm going to show you a recipe that Emeril recently tweeted, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I've never tried this. It is his new style Caldo Verde soup, a green soup. And I'm going to run through the recipe here. If you see me looking in that direction, it's because I'm reading Emeril's recipe. What you're going to need is some olive oil, 2 tablespoons, a cup and a half of finely chopped yellow onions, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and about 2 pounds of peeled and cubed yellow potatoes. And you need a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. And also, the recipe calls for 7 cups of chicken stock or chicken broth. I have a lower sodium broth, and it also, this is only 6 cups, so I'll add another cup of water to get to the correct amount there. And then also a half teaspoon of crushed red pepper and 8 ounces of kale. This is kind of getting your green going here. Everybody's crazy about kale. I don't know that I've ever cooked with kale, but I'm going to use this. And this is also going to be chopped up really fine. And you want to take the stems and the other stuff out of there and clean it too. It feels kind of dirty there. Also, I'm going to use 8 ounces of chorizo sausage and cut that up into 1/4-inch pieces, pretty small pieces. And then with some more green, we're going to put about a 1/4 cup of cilantro. There's your cilantro. The recipe calls for a half cup. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup because I like cilantro, but I don't love cilantro that much. And also a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, and then 2 tablespoons of fresh mint. And that's the ingredients. So now that we've gone over the ingredients, let's talk a little bit about the preparation. What you're going to want to do is take your olive oil and 2 tablespoons and heat that over medium-high heat in a soup pot. Add your minced garlic and your onions and stir fry that for 4 or 5 minutes until the onions start getting softened. And once that's done, you want to add your potatoes, your chicken stock, and your crushed red pepper. And bring that all up to a boil, and then reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes or so, or until those potatoes to get softer. Then once you've done that and the potatoes are getting a little bit softer, you break them up a little bit in the soup and it gets thicker, then you'll want to add your sausage into the mix. Put that in there, let that cook for another 5 minutes or so. And then take your kale, add your kale in there for about 15 minutes. We want that kale to be soft, but still a little bit crunchy in the final dish. And as it's getting ready, you want to stir in your cilantro, parsley, and fresh mint, and season to taste with salt and pepper. And I think it's going to be fantastic. Maybe one of the best things ever. Emeril knows his cooking. He's got a show, he's got restaurants, he's got all of these things. So give it a try. It may be one of the best things ever.